How does it feel to be out here in public in front of everybody for the first time?
Weird. We are beyond excited to finally be out.
Yes.
Colton and his leading lady Cassie opening up to ET just hours after the season finale of The Bachelor.
That's been the scariest part with you this whole time, is not knowing where you've been.
And Cassie addressed the haters who doubt her love for Colton.
I journaled like the entire time. And I went back and read my journals, and even in Denver I was like journaling to myself saying, I think I might love him. I'm not sure though, do I? And so I think the whole time I was just really unsure of how I felt, and I didn't know if I could trust my feelings really. But pretty soon after the cameras went away is when I realized, okay, this is real. I really do love him. And yeah, we've been happy and good ever since. Yeah.
I just feel bad about everything. I feel bad about how it went and how he reacted. And I just didn't think it was gonna be that hard.
You know, there were so many, it was so overwhelming, that entire ending to that whole show. And with Colton, I did love him and I cared about him so much. I didn't want to leave him. I didn't necessarily know that I had had enough time to make a lifelong commitment to him in the time allotted. Sitting there on that couch in Portugal, we had 2 weeks until an engagement, and I was like, I'm not there yet. And I couldn't be sure if I could get there, and so I wanted him to have an engagement, which is what he had been saying he came there for. So that's why I left. Not because I didn't love him, didn't care about him, but I do. It bugs me that people say that I don't.
I don't know what I'm ready for. I feel good right now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll even admit, as The Bachelor, I came into it with the assumption because you were The Bachelor, it ends in an engagement. And, you know, while that works for some people and while that's been the case for the last few years, it wasn't what was best for our relationship. And I realized in that moment I didn't want to lose Cassie, and I would do whatever it took. Forget the show at that time. I was fighting for somebody who I loved. I was fighting for a relationship that I wanted to last forever.
Are you planning on getting engaged?
It's definitely something we've talked about.
Cassie also took on those rumors that she wanted to be the next Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette conversation did happen on the bus from the airport in Singapore to the hotel.
It was a conversation between Kayla and I on the bus, and she was like, if I'm with Colton at the end, I want you to be Bachelorette. And I was like, well, if I'm with Colton, I want you to be Bachelorette. I think that's completely normal and completely fine, but I think it was like a game of telephone that just kind of got twisted and
I think it
turned into drama.
It got overplayed
and way overplayed.
And it got prodded along and taken too far.
Yeah, and it sucks because like my intentions were so pure the whole time.
On Tuesday's finale, Chris Harrison announced Hannah B is the next Bachelorette.
You are the Bachelorette.
I am the... Yeah.
So what do Cassie and Colton think of the choice?
I think she's going to make for a very interesting and dynamic season, and she is so deserving of love. She's somebody who stayed true to herself throughout the whole entire filming process.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch her season. Of course, I wish her the best.
Yes.